If I could have your attention, please. My name is Dr. Michael Stewart, and I serve as the Associate Vice President of Student Affairs here at Middle Georgia State University. As we prepare to begin our ceremony, we ask for your assistance in ensuring that the family member or friend that you are here to see gets the recognition that he or she so truly deserves. The graduate procession will begin in a few moments and will be televised on the screens. Any guests not seated at that time will be asked to remain where they are until the procession is concluded, at which point they will be ushered to their seats. We request that guests remain in their seats during the procession. A video recording will be available for you to share on our YouTube channel, and professional photographers are also capturing still shots of your loved ones as they greet Duke the Knight on the way into the venue. During the ceremony, all of our graduates look forward to hearing their name called as they cross the stage, so we ask that you please limit your celebrations and hold your applause until the end, when our provost will invite you to join him in offering your heartfelt congratulations. On a related note, while we believe that all of our graduates are important, honor graduates who are receiving bachelor's degrees are recognized with a Latin phrase given after the reading of their name. Those who graduate cum laude, which means with honor, earned a grade point average of between 3.5 and 3.7. Those who graduate magna cum laude, which means with great honor, earned a grade point average of between 3.7 and 3.9. And those who graduate summa cum laude, or with highest honor, earned a grade point average of between 3.9 and 4.0. As a final sound-related request, we ask that you check your phone to make sure that it is silenced or on vibrate. Lastly, we request that when the ceremony ends, that you exit the building promptly and proceed outside, weather permitting, to continue the celebration with your graduate. So, with these preliminaries out of the way, we invite you to the fall commencement ceremony of Middle Georgia State University.
Good afternoon. I am Dr. David Jenks, Provost at Middle Georgia State University. It is an honor to welcome you to the campus. Today we join with faculty, staff, parents, relatives, friends, and guests, dignitaries alike, to celebrate our fall 2021 graduating class. We extend our appreciation to all who have been involved in planning and preparing for today's commencement ceremony. Their efforts have made this day one you will remember. This commencement ceremony is one of two held on campus today, with an additional 3 taking place throughout the day tomorrow. With more than 500 students participating in graduation this semester, holding 5 events across several days allows graduates to participate in a smaller, more intimate ceremony. These ceremonies will allow graduates to celebrate their success alongside those graduating with similar degrees and will keep the ceremonies at a reasonable length. At this time, I would like to direct your attention to the first row. You will notice there is an empty pot of chairs draped in a black cloth. The cloth has been placed there in remembrance of all the students, staff, and faculty that we have lost this academic year. Please join me in a moment of silence to remember the hard work and dedication they put into their time at MGA. Thank you. Today, we celebrate a commencement, a new beginning. For graduates, that may mean leaving an area of comfort, leaving the classroom of learning, and possibly parting ways with close friends. This commencement marks the beginning of a new pattern of life, a new schedule, and a new set of responsibilities in work and life. However, before the candidates for graduation move on, let's enjoy this commencement ceremony together and celebrate what has been accomplished. Candidates, you have received a great deal of help getting here. This help has come from many people, including your family, your friends, possibly donors of a scholarship, and members of the Middle Georgia State University. So candidates, before you embark on your new journey, let's take a moment to say thank you to those who have helped you get here today. Will the parents of university graduates please stand? Spouses, children, please stand. Parents, stay up. And now for always the fun ones. Siblings, friends, cousins, aunts, uncles, others who have helped your graduates on this journey, please stand. Graduates, a round of applause for all those who have supported you on this journey. Thank you all. And now, probably should have done that the first time, stand for our national anthem. I would like to welcome to the podium Ethan Hamlin, a music major in our contemporary musicianship program. Ethan?
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Ethan. You may be seated. There is one other very significant group that has supported you and enriched your educational experience. The Middle Georgia State University Foundation strives to improve the lives of people in Middle Georgia by enabling our students, faculty, and staff to achieve extraordinary results. Some of our graduates have benefited from foundation scholarships. Many of you have participated in foundation-sponsored academic programs and activities, and all of you have studied in modern classrooms and labs and a library outfitted in part with foundation-funded equipment and technology. Please join me in a round of applause in appreciation of our MGA Foundation and their donors. Thank you. At fall commencement, the student speaker is not a member of the graduating class, but rather the president of the Student Government Association, bringing you greetings on behalf of the students who will follow in our graduates' footsteps. Our student speaker is a current senior who will graduate with a bachelor's degree in Health Services Administration in May of 2022. She is a scholarship recipient, and her hard work and dedication to her chosen field of study results in earning a spot on the President's List each semester. She is the 21-22 president of Middle Georgia State Student Government Association and has served as vice president of the Macon Campus Activity Board. She is also a member of the President's Torch Society and president of MGA's Association of Healthcare Executive Students. The association participates in community service projects and coordinates the American Red Cross blood drives on the MGA campuses. After she graduates in the spring, she plans to pursue a master's degree in public health. Very impressive. It is my pleasure to introduce to you Mrs. Tisha Baker.
Good afternoon. Today is a day that you have been anticipating for all year long. But getting here was not an easy journey, to say the least. It was March of 2020 when the life we all once knew and loved changed in the blink of an eye. As students, we went from the comfort of face-to-face classes to a learning environment that challenged us all, including our professors. Who would have known that was first thought of as an extra week of spring break would turn into virtual learning, and the campus life that was once vibrant changed overnight. The doors that students walked through daily wouldn't welcome students back until the following fall. Yet, these obstacles did not stop you from achieving your goal of graduating. I am here today not only as your SGA president, but also as a peer who understands what we as students went through this past year, from the tears to the late phone calls with peers and friends expressing frustrations and wanting to give up, to the times when you have questioned, will I make it through? One of the core values at MGA is adaptability. Throughout these difficult times, you did not let the changes affect you, but instead adapted to all changes and did it gracefully, with peace and patience. Instead of saying, I cannot. Graduates, you said, I can and I will. Class of 2021, I stand with you all today to say you made it, you did it. No can of Lysol or mask will ever overshadow the years of hard work and dedication you put in daily to get here today. For the past few years, you have been shaped, developed, and prepared to enter society with the readiness to pursue your goals and aspirations. So nice, I'll leave you with this. Go out and apply what you have learned and become an agent of change within communities. Advocate for what's right. And no matter what your occupation will be post-MGA, remember that your voice matters. Do not be afraid to stand for what is right. Winston S. Churchill once said, success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Class of 2021, congratulations. I wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors. And remember that your MJ family will always be there for you. And like they always say, you shall overcome, and overcome you did indeed. Thank you.
Thank you, Ticia. Well, good afternoon. My name is Christopher Blake, and I have the honor of serving as the president of Middle Georgia State University. I am delighted to welcome you here today for these commencement exercises. I congratulate our graduates. This is indeed a very special moment in your lives. I congratulate and thank their loved ones, parents, siblings, friends, grandparents who have helped them and supported them on this journey. I honor and congratulate your success too. And I particularly honor the fact that we have accomplished this and the students have accomplished this during one of the hardest moments in history. So well done. Very, very well done. Now, Commencement has a tradition of having a commencement speaker, a leader from the community who can talk about why having a degree matters. And it is my honor and pleasure to introduce our Fall 21 commencement speaker. Mr. Stephen J. Doherty currently serves as the Chief Executive Officer of Piedmont-Macon Medical Center and Piedmont-Macon North Hospital. A native of Oklahoma, Doherty worked with HCA Healthcare for 32 years and has more than 23 years of administrative experience, the last 7 of which he has spent here in Macon. He received his MBA from Florida Gulf Coast University in Fort Myers and his bachelor's degree in biology from Augustana College in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. He also has a diploma in medical technology recognized by the American Society of Clinical Pathologists. Doherty serves on several boards in Macon, including the United Way of Central Georgia, the Otis Redding Foundation, and our own Middle Georgia State University Foundation. He recently received the Macon Arts Alliance Culture Award in recognition of his significant contributions to the cultural life of Central Georgia through his work and his philanthropic efforts. Please welcome our 2021 commencement speaker, Mr. Steve Doherty. Steve.
Thank you, Dr. Blake. As you heard, my degrees, I'd be remiss if I didn't tell you today I celebrate my mother's 82nd birthday, and like many of you, I got to where I am today because of the strong upbringing that I had from my home state of Oklahoma. It's my honor today to deliver the commencement address for this incredible group of healthcare graduates. Being here today, I'm reminded of the last time I was here in 2017. So either I did a really good job in 2017 or they just had nobody else. Some of you were just graduating high school at that time, and we're looking forward to college and preparing for a career in healthcare. All of you probably had a picture in your mind of what the next few years would look like. You had a plan for your studies, for your career, for what you'd be learning, and what you'd do with that knowledge. Of course, those plans, like all plans, were made without the knowledge of what soon would be waiting for us all. The past 2 years have demonstrated just how quickly and completely the world can change. Right in the middle of your studies, the world was turned upside down as we navigated the difficulties presented by COVID-19. This pandemic has taught us all many lessons. We've learned the value and preciousness of the human connection, the importance of being there for one another, and the fragility of the togetherness that we might have previously taken for granted. And we've learned the shared responsibility to help keep one another safe. But for today's graduates, I think the most important lesson is that helping others is one of the highest callings that one can answer. I say calling because that's what healthcare is, and that fact has never been more apparent. A calling is more than a job, more than a way to earn a living. We've watched as the pandemic shone a spotlight on the necessity of a strong healthcare system and on the sheer bravery and selfishness of the healthcare workers who have taken care of our families, our friends, and our neighbors when loved ones were unable to be there. On our best days, we've given up sleep and meals and time with family. And on our worst days, we've lost patients, we've lost colleagues, and lost loved ones to the ravages of COVID-19. And what's remarkable is that you've all seen the amount of heavy lifting and the level of sacrifice that is required from healthcare professionals, and you've still raised your hand and volunteered to answer that call, to make a positive difference in others' lives, regardless of the cost to yourself. As your celebrations continue, and as you start taking the next steps in your career, I'd like for you to remember a few things. First, you're not alone. You're now part of a family that spans the entire globe. In the past 2 years, the doctors, nurses, therapists, technologists, and countless others who make up the world of healthcare, no matter where they practice, have united like never before to fight a common enemy. Our strength comes from one another, from mutual support and collaboration, and from the knowledge that we're not in this fight alone. Keep the connections you've made, make new connections at every stop in your career, and never be afraid to lend a hand, because you may need a hand in the future. Second, you're more than a caregiver. You are a source of empathy and humanity. As Hippocrates, the father of medicine, said, "Wherever the art of medicine is loved, there is also a love of humanity." That love of humanity transcends borders and politics, societal and cultural differences, and is bigger than the day-to-day conflicts that seem to be on the increase. To be a healthcare professional is to care for all people equally, period. It's to be present with patients in the most tender, vulnerable, and painful moments of their journey, from the time they're born until their journey's end. It's to remember that we're all deserving of a healthy life, and to let no other concern stand between you and carrying out that mission. At Piedmont, we talk about what we call our Piedmont Promise: to make a positive difference in every life we touch. Our belief that every patient who walks into one of our facilities should be cared for in a genuine, respectful, and heartfelt way, like family. I ask that you, as new graduates in this field, remember that promise, regardless of where you end up. Third, you are an innovator. Yes, we rely on standards and guidelines and our shared knowledge and expertise to define what we call a standard of care for patients, but the COVID crisis has caused the healthcare sector to experience dramatic change. Never in my 32 years would I believe that we would run out of personal protective equipment or use anesthesia machines as respirators. Being innovative, you've adapted to these shifts, embraced change, and pivoted when needed. You've learned new technologies and protocols, and I challenge you to sustain that culture of innovation spawned by the pandemic as you move into the workplace. Never get comfortable with the status quo, and never take, "that's the way we've always done it," as an answer. Last, and most of all, remember that you are courageous. To know that your intended path will continue to involve unexpected challenges and then choose to walk it anyway shows a remarkable amount of bravery. Long before you made your first clinical rotation or handled your first lab assignment, you showed courage just by making the choice to study healthcare. Now that we've lived with this pandemic, that courage is on even more prominent display. While most of the world was asked to stay inside, to stay away, and to retreat from the disease that had us all so frightened, you were asked to step up, mask up, and to vax up. You are the firemen of healthcare. You were asked to walk directly into harm's way in the service to others. You've seen what the monster looks like, and you have not let that dissuade you from living up to the fight of the next one. Let that courage continue to guide you on your course, and life will reward you in unexpected ways. I'm unbelievably fortunate to work every day with some of the most dedicated and hardworking people I've ever known. I hope that some of those people are in this room today. I'm sure that if you polled those who are in my position at every hospital around the world, they would say the same of their colleagues. And I'm unbelievably proud to be standing here today to congratulate you on behalf of that worldwide family of caregivers. You've made an incredible choice, one that will make a difference in thousands of people over the course of your career. And by continuing that course, despite the unimaginable challenges you faced as a student and a caregiver during the past 2 years, by persevering in the face of the largest crisis our world has faced in our memory, you have demonstrated your resiliency and commitment to others. And on behalf of all of us who may one day be in your care, I say thank you. Congratulations, graduates. We thank you for your commitment to the service of others.
Thank you, Steve. On behalf of the faculty, it is my honor to congratulate the fall 2021 graduates on this special occasion. Commencement is a time of recognition for your academic accomplishments, and we join you, your family, and your friends in your success. Commencement is a new beginning. It's a time to launch what we believe is a transformative education. And this is always my favorite part of graduation. Are you all ready to walk across the stage? Assisting with the presentation of degree candidates are President Blake, the academic deans, our registrar, Ms. Diane Mitchell, and Associate Provost, Dr. Michael Gibbons.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Michael Gibbons, and I am the Associate Provost at Middle Georgia State University. It is my pleasure to call forth each of the graduates participating in today's ceremony. Candidates for the degrees in the School of Health Sciences, please come forward to receive congratulations from Dean Underwood, Provost Jenks, and Dr. Blake. The President. Ashley Marie Balcom, magna cum laude, Dean's List Scholar, BS in Nursing. Summer R. Barnwell, BS in Nursing. Gabriela S. Bassa, BS in Nursing. Madison Annis Bentley, BS in Nursing. Lacey Anna Boyd, BS in Nursing. Ashley E. Cadenhead, BS in Nursing. Abby M. Carr, BS in Nursing. Ava Michelle Coleman, BS in Nursing. Garrett Griffin Cox, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar, BS in Nursing. Kylie Nicole Dix, summa cum laude, President's List Scholar, BS in Nursing. Taylor N. Driscoll, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar, BS in Nursing. Janae Legale Durden, BS in Nursing. Taylor Paige Dykes, BS in Nursing. Megan Folsom, BS in Nursing. Callie R. Gibson, summa cum laude, President's List Scholar, BS in Nursing. Kiana Gladney, BS in Nursing. Hannah Ray Griffin, BS in Nursing. Aislinn Guyton, magna cum laude, Dean's List Scholar, BS in Nursing. Mallory R. Hall, magna cum laude, President's List Scholar, BS in Nursing. Cotton Hammerly, BS in Nursing. Haley Nicole Hawkins, BS in Nursing. Maisha Hunt, BS in Nursing. Rachel N. Inslee, BS in Nursing, minor in Spanish. Brooke Kimberly Johnston, summa cum laude, President's List Scholar, BS in Nursing. Takara Simone Reeves Kelsey, BS in Nursing. Kayla Shakira Lavender, BS in Nursing. Haley Lilly, BS in Nursing. Rebecca J. Lowry, summa cum laude, President's List Scholar, BS in Nursing. Lizette Martinez, magna cum laude, Dean's List Scholar, BS in Nursing. Yamakisha Minifield, BS in Nursing. Taylor Page Mylan, magna cum laude, President's List Scholar, BS in Nursing. Karina Morales, BS in Nursing. Neha Patel, BS in Nursing. Alex Patton, magna cum laude, President's List Scholar, BS in Nursing. Rosemary Grace Peavy, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar, BS in Nursing. Angela D. Pollard, BS in Nursing. Shania Janice Reagan, BS in Nursing. Brianna Leigh Reyes, BS in Nursing. Amanda Carol Ridley, BS in Nursing. Anna L. Rowland, BS in Nursing. Jasmine Shaddai Sanders, BS in Nursing. Mary Elizabeth Schlens, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar, BS in Nursing. Kaylee Samantha Skinner, BS in Nursing. Kaylin A. Stevens, BS in Nursing. Heather Lakia Stinson, BS in Nursing. Dawson R. Tomlin, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar, BS in Nursing. Kimberly Dean Veal, BS in Nursing. Mary Logan Sullivan Way, magna cum laude, Dean's List Scholar, BS in Nursing. Ashley Camille Whitehead, BS in Nursing. Christine Brooke Williams, BS in Nursing. Erica Deshawn Beckham, BS in Nursing Completion. Margaret Elizabeth Wade Brown, BS in Nursing Completion. Patty Renee Duncan, BS in Nursing Completion. Brittany D. Hughes, BS in Nursing Completion. Sherry Champagne Micaiah, BS in Nursing Completion. Clemens Allen Nichols, Dean's List Scholar, BS in Nursing Completion. Siani Janice Sanders, BS in Nursing Completion. Khadijah Lachey Scott Roberts, BS in Nursing Completion. LaQuasia Sherald, BS in Nursing Completion. Lakeisha K. Bassley, AS in Nursing. Cassandra K. Bell, AS in Nursing. Kimberlyn Angel Bennett, AS in Nursing. Caitlin J. Conley, AS in Nursing. JC Claire Davis, AS in Nursing. Jocelyn Lachey Eason, AS in Nursing. Carly Michaela Evans, AS in Nursing. Alexandria Elizabeth Geraldson, AS in Nursing. Zykeria Lee Hodges, AS in Nursing. Haley Marie Huckabee, AS in Nursing. Nicole Ariel Johnson, AS in Nursing. Rochelle Cherie Johnson, AS in Nursing. Shelby Nicole Kitchens, AS in Nursing. Elizabeth Cleachin, AS in Nursing. Simoria Lamb, AS in Nursing. Parker Lane, AS in Nursing. Kayla Magby, AS in Nursing. Kayla Mahmood, AS in Nursing. Olivia Moore McAfee, AS in Nursing. Carly Jennifer Mickle, Dean's List Scholar, AS in Nursing. Zachary John Phelps, AS in Nursing. Reagan Mackenzie Renfro, AS in Nursing. Laurel Ansley Renfro, AS in Nursing. Catherine Marie Salyers, AS in Nursing. Allison Brooke Sheely, AS in Nursing. Amanda Rose Sego, AS in Nursing. Amber Carissa Smith, AS in Nursing. Tony Angelica Spires, AS in Nursing. Robin Marie Tatum, AS in Nursing. Kaylin Nicole Van Horn, AS in Nursing. Deidre C. Wyatt, AS in Nursing. Ariel Bishop Snipes, magna cum laude, President's List Scholar, BS in Respiratory Therapy. Ashley Marie Howard, BS in Respiratory Therapy. Shanae Johnson, Dean's List Scholar, BS in Respiratory Therapy. Kiera Danielle Owens, Associate of Science. Elin Simone Bass, Bachelor of Science. Shambrika E. Jones, Bachelor of Science with major in Rehabilitation Science. Carson Ratley, summa cum laude, President's List Scholar, Bachelor of Science with a major in Rehabilitation Science. Natalie A. Scully, summa cum laude, President's List Scholar, Bachelor of Science with a major in Rehabilitation Science. Kirsten Nicole Shinoster, Bachelor of Science, Rehabilitation Science. Shantae Tucker, Bachelor of Science, Rehabilitation Science. Hussein Hersi, BS in Respiratory Therapy.
That was wonderful. I think this is the first time I've ever been able to stand on the stage next to the candidates and actually read the hats as they went by. And you all had some wonderful hats to watch. It was very enjoyable. You put some time into it, so thank you all for your creativity. President Blake, on behalf of the faculty at Middle Georgia State University, I proudly present these candidates who have now satisfied all the requirements for graduation and ask that you confer upon them their respective degrees.
Thank you, Provost Jenks. This is the formal moment of conferring your degree. Candidates, you will become graduates momentarily. So, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University System of Georgia, I, Christopher Blake, hereby confer upon each of you the degree or certificate you have so diligently pursued, with all of the rights and the responsibilities thereto appertaining. Congratulations, graduates. Now, graduates, you have also earned an additional right at this moment, signifying your transition from being a candidate a few moments ago to that of a graduate. You will move the tassel on your hat from the right to the left. And if I was wearing mine, I would demonstrate it. Congratulations. There you go. And so I get the final lecture as the president of the university to our newest class of graduates and our brand new alumni. We'd love you to be lifelong alumni and alumni of this institution. Now, our faculty and our staff have worked with you over a long period of time and have encouraged the very best in you. Some of you, we know, will be returning to this university to continue your studies in a graduate program. Some of you will be continuing your careers already established, and some of you will be embarking on new careers elsewhere. But no matter where you are, you will always be our alumni. This is a special and we hope an enduring relationship, and we always will take pride in your accomplishment and your success. I have one very important request, and I think Mr. Doherty was talking about this in his amazing address, that you share your wisdom and your knowledge and your values with your families and with your communities for the benefit of all, not just yourselves. As individuals who have received an education and now a formal degree, it is your responsibility to help your society understand the importance of that degree. They are for your good, but they don't just empower you. They empower what we call the common good. So congratulations, Godspeed, and be well. We thank you and we honor you for your accomplishment. Let's give it again to the graduates. Now, this ceremony has been about transitions, both our graduates and us as a university, in graduating another set of students who will go and make the world a better place. And so, at this moment, we're going to introduce to you our alma mater, a tradition we began when we became a university in 2015. So please direct your attention to the video screens and enjoy a performance of our alma mater by the MGA Chamber Singers under the direction of Dr. Rebecca Lanning.
Of Georgia, in the heart of the great beach state, we build our future-shaping lives. The quest is ours to take, with boundless possibilities and the lessons of the past. We sons and daughters of MGA, our friendships ever last. We knights of truth and honor, with knowledge as our sword, we raise our voices loud and clear, our hearts at MGA.
So to our newest graduating class of knights, I extend to you my best wishes as you prepare for the next phase of your life. We're grateful that you chose Middle Georgia State University as your place of education. There are over 3,000 colleges and universities in the United States. We're glad you came here. And we hope that we have earned your respect and your affection, and that you will now be goodwill ambassadors for the rest of your lives and careers of this fine university. I would ask you all, please, to remain in your seats while the platform party recesses, and then Dr. Michael Stewart will come forward again to dismiss the graduates and their guests. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I announce that these 2021 commencement ceremonies are formally concluded. Thank you.
Graduates and guests, Before we dismiss our ceremonies, I would ask you to please keep social distancing in mind. We will dismiss row by row, beginning at the back of the room. Those of you who are in pods numbered 1 through 5, when directed, if you will exit to your left. Those of you who are in pods numbered 6 through 10, when directed, if you will exit to your right. We invite you to continue the celebrations outside. I have confirmed it is not raining. So we ask you to go outside by our lake, which makes for some wonderful photo opportunities. Once again, thank you for attending our ceremony today, and congratulations, graduates. If we'll begin by exiting in the last row first.